Hello, Nino Pascali, Fairway Independent Mortgage. What you're looking at is a illustration of renting versus owning. And the reason I put this together was Trulia just recently came out with a headline article stating that renters are paying 38% more to rent than it would be to own. So I wanted to put those numbers to the test and see what those look like. And here's what I came up with. So what I assumed was we have a $250,000 house. I did survey some realtors in the Northeast Valley, and they noted that rents are from $1,200 to over $1,800 a month. So what I did is I split that number and I came over here and put $1,500, and you see 1,535. And the reason it's 1,535 is I added mortgage or insurance for renter's insurance. So in case the renters has insurance for $35, we've put that in there. So to try to get a real number. So you see their rent is $1,535. So what if somebody were to purchase that $250,000 home and get a FHA loan? And so in this column here, you'll see FHA 30-year fixed, and we're going to assume a 4.5% interest rate. FHA requires 3.5% down. You are going to have your closing costs. So assuming you're going to pay your closing costs yourself, but you're not going to have a seller credit, you'd need about $13,052. With this at 4.5%, this mortgage, your total payment is $1,725, which is $190 more than the rent, right? So you're probably saying, what's the big deal? I'm paying $190 more. Well, the big deal is this, is in this $1,725, you're paying your principal, which is here, your interest, taxes, property taxes, which are tax deductible, along with your interest, and you have your homeowner's insurance and mortgage insurance premium. So that's how we came up to this larger number. But again, the benefit is these two items. Property taxes, as I said, are tax deductible. Interest is tax deductible. And assuming that you're in a 25% tax bracket, you want to check with your tax professional to see what bracket you would be in and how much you can deduct. But this would be correct for a 25% tax bracket. You're also principal. So your net payment is really $1,064, saving $471 a month. That's huge. Put that over time. So that's what I wanted to show there. But the next thing is a 30-year fixed conventional mortgage with 5% down. And if we did that, we'd have a total payment of $1,572, tax benefits of $306, principal paid $299. So your net payment is $967, saving you $568 a month. Again, with the 5% down and some closing costs, you would need $16,800, but that's just giving you that example. And then lastly, looking at VA financing. In VA, you can do zero down. At 4.5%, the total payment would be $1,515, so pretty similar to actually a little less than rent. But also, you have that, again, same tax advantage. You can write off your property taxes and your interest. You're going to have principal being paid. That's going into your, what I call the forced savings account. And again, these numbers here that we're talking about here going into your paying down the principal is building equity. And again, when you sell your house, assuming that the house is going to stay level or appreciate, and I think that's a pretty safe bet, at least in this market today, that you should be able to get that money out. So again, it's a forced savings account. Going back to your VA, your net payment is $894, and you're going to have a savings of $641. So those are really good. But let's look over long term. And this is really, I think, what big, huge benefits are. Let's say you had $18,000 and you were a renter and you invested that money at the same time that other person bought. They would have, after 7 years at a 4% rate of return, $23,800. Now, if I would have bought a house and assuming a 4% appreciation on the real estate, and again, I put money in my forced savings account, I had my tax advantages. At the end of 7 years, my net worth is $121,901. On FHA conventional, you'd be at $122,765, and VA $123,250. So you can see in all cases, I'm almost $100,000 better in my net worth than I would be as if I was a renter. So that makes the case for renting, for owning versus renting. There's more details here. You can freeze the frame and take a look at that. and I can put something together for you, an analysis specifically just for you. Um, just give me a call. You can reach me at 480-496-2880 or email me at ninop@fairwaymc.com. And really, I think making the dream of homeownership makes a lot of sense when you're looking at these numbers. Looking forward to talking to you. Thank you.